for 60. It's 214 for 7.
Saqlain Mushtaq is the new man out there for Pakistan. He's doing well to break that partnership between Moin and Akram. This has gone past the fielder. This will be 4. For 7. So Ganguly was the man who pulled off a superb catch in the last over. And he goes for the big one, and he's got stuck into it. That's 6 for the taking. It's come right in the middle of a big heavy bat of Wasim Akram.
Very interesting that Wasim Akram has decided to now go for those big ones. Struck it well. I think he whipped the spin.
Yes, he's 63 between Moin and Yohana. That really brought Pakistan back on track. Good one. Wasim and Moin. Now what happened there? Played a little too early. Expected the ball to bounce a lot more.
Not too sure he expected it to turn in the direction in which it did either. Not too often that you see that sort of delivery from Anil Kumble, the googly.
And appeal for a catch, it's gone straight at the bat. Steve Dunn had absolutely no doubt. Anil Kumble struck again the extra bounce. Javed making no mistake there. Nadeem Khan is the man out there for Pakistan. The Indians striking another blow, big one.
Absolutely huge. That might go all the way. And it does.
Anil Kumble not very pleased by that effort from Srinath.
There's a man coming around there. Srinath, they'll pick up 2 quite easily.
Done the hard work. It's a fantastic spell from Anil Kumble right throughout. He's bowled really well.
He's given him bad and bad, I thought that was. Umpire Steve Dunn's fingers up. Another 5-wicket haul for Anil Kumble. 9 wicket goes down for Pakistan. But that's a very good sharp catch there at Silly Point.
Kumble again doing the damage. This is his 5th wicket of the innings. And Javed there making no mistake. He stayed down low. And that was a good thing.
Pakistan lose their 9th wicket for 237.
So Waqar Younis is the new man out for Pakistan.
It's an impressive record. It's an average of 21.75. It's in India. It's attacking cricket from the spinner.
Shouts of catch it. Was there any bat there?
Joshi getting a bit of bounce. Yes, there was definitely a bat back there.
And this is up in the air again. Up goes the finger. It was definite bat and pad. It's again the wrong one from Kumble. This time he got it right. Saqlain Mushtaq isn't happy. And the Indians are delighted. They've wrapped up the innings here. Pakistan dismissed for 238. And the crowd here delighted.
This is a brilliant effort from Anil Kumble. 6th wicket, the wrong one, finally put in the right place. And he's nowhere near it. Missed him by miles.
Well, we were just talking if there was any bat or pad. Let me tell you, there was only pad there. The bat was a mile away.
So that's how the Pakistan innings ended then. 238 all are the contributions from Yusuf, Yohana, Moin Khan and Wasim Akram. They'd have mixed feelings about that score with Pakistan at 90 for 5. They'd have given anything to get to 238. Given that they won the toss, maybe just a bit disappointed with what they achieved. India's bowling figures look impressive. Javagal Srinath made the early breakthroughs, 3 for 63 from 15 overs. And Anil Kumble, back to the tracks he loves best, 6 for 70 from 24.5 overs with good support from Venkatesh Prasad and Sunil Joshi. And as usual, Sachin Tendulkar chipped in with 1 wicket. It left India 8 overs in which to bat for the remainder of the first day. There were 2 young opening batsmen out there, VVS Lakshman and Sadgopan Ramesh making his test debut. Let's see how they fared. We pick up the action with Wasim Akram bowling to Ramesh.
6 men around the bat. That's a beauty. This guy is a world-class performer. Over 300 wickets, 354 to be exact. Have a look at this delivery.
Excellent line.
And he's off the mark here. Huge cheer from the crowd. And he should get through comfortably. So Sadgopan Ramesh is on his way in Test cricket. Starts off with a 3, and that's the score after the first over. Good series against the West Indies, impressed one and all.
Seemingly a very good time of the ball, Ramesh.
Again, beautifully timed. This will be a boundary. That's an effortless shot at the back foot. That's sweetly timed by Lakshman this time. That's another boundary. Just drifting on the leg stump. Yunus was made to pay for it.
Not much cover on the onside for Waqar Yunus. Wasim Akram concentrating on the offside field, just drifting onto the pads and punished. Beautifully timed, right off the middle of the bat, just turning the wrist, and away it goes.
There's no third man.
Wasim Akram off target with that attempted Yorker. He has bowled quite a few short balls, and I just suspect that this might have been the Yorker coming in supposedly towards Midland leg stump, but it was very wide of off stump and very costly.
Raced away to 18 of just 14 balls. Does look a player who has time in his hands, even when he's playing the quickest. That was one of the reasons why he was brought into this Indian side. Plenty of good scores. Plenty of variety he has. That's nicely played on the onside. A chase for Waqar Yunus, but that's sweetly timed. So boundary to end the over. It's 28 for no loss.
Beautiful timing again by Ramesh. In the rib cage, not too easy to play quick bowlers out of the rib cage, but he did that quite easily. Well, one man isn't impressed.
And Pakistan will really have to tighten up here. They've been inconsistent with their length. That's a boundary. Straying on the leg stump. And Lakshman is a very risky player.
I think Wasim Akram will certainly have to think again about this field placing. Only 2 men on the onside, and once it drifts into the pads like that, it's always a free hit. Waqar Yunus looking for the outswinger, looking for the ball to leave the right-handed batsman, And if he starts it on mid-stump and it doesn't swing, well, that's the end result. Change in the field. Just one more man on the onside, being placed at square leg. So he now has a fine leg, man at square leg and the mid-on.
That's another boundary. We'll have to wait for the umpire signal. Yes, it's come at the bat. So runs coming really freely here for the Indians. Once again, it's the line of Vakar Yunus.
Definitely not the right line. Again, as we can see there, it starts on mid-stump, which is okay if you're getting the ball to go away from the right-hander.
Lakshman also getting into the act, 14 of just 18 balls. This is a test match for India. Look at that run rate. It's bound to come down as the game progresses. But this is an excellent start for the Indians.
Vakar Yunus now deciding that he has to bowl a little bit wider of off stump. Starting outside the off stump. Still no movement there for him. You can see the ball going straight through. But he's much better off starting there and then trying to inch a bit closer to off stump as he goes along.
So 36 for no loss here. Akram continuing. Oh, that's wide of first slip. So Ramesh at the moment dealing in boundaries.
I think it was him Akram with the confidence and just a touch unfortunate there. That ball bounced left him fractionally, but much too wide of that man at third slip.
You see 17 balls. There's 26. He's already hit 4 boundaries. Third slip. He has to just move a little wider. Shahid Afridi is the man standing there. And that's another boundary. Lovely timing again. He came down late on it. But exquisite timing once again. Another boundary. Really, this has had this onslaught from Ramesh here has rattled Pakistan a bit.
And how many times have we seen this? Well, it certainly has happened to the West Indies in the past. I've seen it happen to other teams as well when they have just about half an hour, 40 minutes to bowl at the opposition. They come charging in, try to bowl as quickly as they possibly can and end up being very expensive. One more man being placed on the offside. No forward short leg now as Akram deciding to dispense with the forward short leg. And the third man now in place.
Really, this man does have some time.
That was 44 for no loss. India went on to finish with 48 for no loss from their 8 overs. Sadgopan Ramesh was a wonderful young player, scored freely on both sides of the wicket. He was not out 30 from just 22 balls, and VVS Lakshman played a little more test cricket. He was not out on 18. Quite predictably, some expensive bowling figures there. Wasim Akram none for 21 from his 4 overs. Vakar Yunus went for 23, just seemed to stray a little bit, and we had that 1 over a spin from Saqlain Mushtaq. So let's take a look at the match situation at the end of day 1. Pakistan 238. They played just 1 ball less than 80 overs, and India 48 for no loss. They're now 190 runs behind. I hope you enjoyed watching our coverage of what is such a fantastic series here on Digital. Don't forget to join us tomorrow morning for the second day, and that promises to be just as exciting. And remember, if you need any information at all on the latest scores, join us on channel 20, which is the information channel. Hello and welcome to the highlights here on Digital of this fascinating test match. India versus Pakistan. It's day 2 at the Chidambaram Stadium here in Chennai. Let's take
Ramesh off the mark. He'll get more than one. There's a bit of a misfield there. Look at the way the ball is travelled. He's a good timer of the ball, and now this is sloppy cricket. Yusuf Yohana did such a wonderful job for Pakistan yesterday, steering the Pakistani innings, doing that Misfielding.
Nicely timed by the opener once again, Ramesh and Yusuf Mihana. Not feeling tightly there. Slipping once again, kicking the ball away from him.
One is having signalled one short there, so one of the batsmen might have got just a little short of the crease, and the excitement to go for the extra run might not have grounded his bat properly. But that brings up the 50 of the Indian innings. Full toss, it's a gimme. And Lakshman says, thank you very much.
Wasim Akram is getting a bit of reverse swing going for himself. This was again nicely bowled. Came back to the left-hander. Wasim expecting the ball would hit the pad, but inside edge saved the left-hander.
He's got it. Lakshman playing not fully forward. The ball being brought back by Wasim Akram. And Steve Dunn deciding in the bowler's favour. So India have lost their first wicket.
Yes, Wasim Akram was getting a bit of movement with the relatively just little old ball. This one came back to B.V. Lakshman and was found in front of the stumps. Pakistan get the crucial breakthrough which was required early on, and India lose their first wicket for 67.
Rahul Dravid has come into bat. A little bit of an inside edge there. What an over from Wasim Akram. India 67 for 1. Turned and bounced with a no ball.
This was each of a delivery. It bounced and it turned. Just a little disappointed. Saklan did bowl quite a few no balls in the 3-day game at Gavalia also. Just struggling a little bit with his run up here, Saklan.
Very well bowled, Saki. Brilliant bowling, boy. Brilliant bowling.
Spinners shouldn't be bowling no balls at all. Well, did that come back enough? Wasim Akram thought it did, but the man who's the one whose decision counts, Steve Dunn, thought it didn't.
The front pad was clearly outside the off stump as well.
With that wicket of VVS Lakshman, Wasim Akram has equalled Dennis Lilly, 355 wickets. Nicely played.
This was a good shot from Dravid. It's not easy to drive Wasim Akram when the ball is moving around, but he was well to the pitch of that one, leaning into the shot.
Wasim Akram would have certainly been encouraged by that shot from Rahul Dravid, because he went for a delivery way outside the off stump. That can come with the confidence of a very good tour. He's had an outstanding tour of New Zealand, scoring a century in each innings of the second test, and then playing some very, very good innings in one-day cricket. Rahul Dravid. He's out again, and the Pakistan captain has struck, this time chopping Ramesh leg before.
didn't look too happy. But that was an excellent delivery. Crowd appreciating the youngsters' effort. Played really well. Swing was brought back to the left-hander. Whether it was hitting the leg stump or not, Steve Dunn thought it was, and that is how it was adjudged. LBW has gone for 43. India lose their second wicket for 71.
End of another fine over from Wasim Akram. Now he's got his mentor Imran Khan in the sights.
Chalo! Come on, Saki! Come on, Sak, come on!
This is what the crowd's come to see. This is the man they've come to see. You can see the buzz, the excitement.
Very well bowled, Saki, that's the way, boy! Brilliant bowling! Shabash, shabash!
He's played a bad shot. That's the one that Saqlain Mushtaq manages to drift. That's a terrible shot, trying to dominate, gets a leading edge, simple catch to backward point. And Sachin Tendulkar is out for a knock.
Well, you don't see this too often. Sachin Tendulkar wanting to hit Saqlain out of the ground. Saqlain nicely tossing the straighter one. His best delivery, miscuing it, and safely held by Salim Malik. Most important catch taken by him. And Akram, and the senior professional, is delighted. It's gone for naught. India lose their third wicket for 72.
Mohammad Azharuddin has come in to replace Sachin Tendulkar.
Rahul Dravid has been in tremendous form of late. Even he'll be tested. This ball is swinging at the moment. There's no better exponent of swinging a cricket ball than this man at the moment in world cricket. He's keeping the batsman guessing. Another good over by Wasim Akram. 72 for 3.
Racing away to the boundary. India 90 for 3. Well, the crowds love that. There haven't been too many boundaries this morning. Opportunity to express their feelings, and saw one coming their way. He's played 30 balls and only got 8 runs off him. He's a man in form, and he's latched onto that opportunity to hit 4. 96 for 3. So India just breaking the shackles somewhat with a couple of boundaries. Azharuddin of Qatar and Rahul Dravid of Saqlain. Once again, something to shout about. Oh, beauty. For just a moment, Azharuddin was searching for the ball, but that was so beautifully bowled.
This is what Waqar Yunus is famous for, the fast swinging Yorker. This was a beauty. And Mohammad Azharuddin has very little idea of where the ball's going. Look at the way it swung in late. It's in the block hole. the captain has done well to stop it, but now he's got little idea where the ball is. He's taking his time to make sure that the ball doesn't go onto the stumps.
This is a man in very good form. Like Azharuddin, very good through the onside. It brings up 100 for India.
Now, this is the problem for the Pakistan captain. He's got one bowler bowling very tightly at one end, but at the other end, Waqar Younis has been conceding a few runs. In fact, he's conceding boundaries. If Waqar was conceding the odd single, it would have been not so much of a problem. But it is a problem now for the Pakistani captain to think what he should do.
They've gone up in a pier. Azharuddin started to walk, stopped, just took a little chance, and umpire Ramaswamy's finger was up in a flash. You could hear the sound when he played forward. So they've got the wicket they were looking for. Azharuddin has gone to Saqlain Mushtaq. India now in trouble, 4 down for 103.
Well, this is beautifully bowled by Saqlain Mushtaq, giving it just a little bit more air. There's the bat pad. Nice catch that from Inzamam ul Haq. It's a sharp catch. Mohammad Azharuddin is out for 11. India in trouble now, 103 for 4.
A bit of a mixed bag as far as he's concerned. He's gone out 6 times between 40 and 49. Oh, that's beautifully played by Dravid. He waited for the ball to bounce and he played it late.
This was not an easy shot to play. There was a bit of bounce. He adjusted the shot, played it down and timed it to perfection, guiding it nicely.
Javed Miandad and Mohammad Azharuddin exchanging some notes. Always something ticking in that brain of Javed Miandad. Even while he's talking to Mohammad Azharuddin, he will be picking up a point or two for future reference.
Delivery, excellent glove work by Moin Khan. The third umpire might be called for. I think Ganguly might just be in trouble. That was a quicker delivery, but terrific stuff by Moin Khan.
Well, excellent glove work. If this is out, then it will be Moin Khan's victim. Faster one from Shahid Afridi. It's misdirected it a little bit. Brilliantly taken by Moin. I think Saurav Ganguly is in.
Yes, he's given it in favour of the batsman. He's just behind, but superb wicket keeping there by Moin Khan.
Big turn there. Pakistani fielders go up in appeal. Rahul Dravid indicating that it might have come off the pad strap.
More than likely, it did come off the pad. Just brushing the pad on the way through. I think this was good umpiring actually. Bat and pad very close together.